What's going on, guys? Kyle, Finance Bro here. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about SOS and some of the possibility, keep that in mind, this is a possibility, this is not for sure going to happen, the possibility of a short squeeze that could be happening in the near future, in the far future, at any time at all. We don't really know, but I want to discuss the short squeeze overall that could happen to SOS, as well as maybe some trading strategies, my own, that I've developed over the last week, and just overall my thoughts on the company. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button and hit our notification bell so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link in the description below if you guys want to pick up some it's free money, free stocks with WeBull. Plus, it's a great brokerage to use. Check out our course program, channel membership, and our BlockFi link. It's all linked down below if you guys want to check it out. But other than that, guys, let's get right into this video. Alrighty, everybody, let's take a look at SOS, or ticker symbol SOS, SOS Limited, whatever you want to call it. Here, we're going to look at just a quick overview of the stock chart that played out today. Today is April 19th, and it is a Monday. Let's take a look here. SOS down over 8.74% in the market. As you can see here, overall trend is bearish as ever. You know, it's just kind of started off high. You know, we had the nice volatility at the beginning of the day, where we shot up to highs of about $40 or $4.30. And then we just kind of slowly sold off the rest of the day, down, and we're now currently sitting at $3.97. So let's talk about SOS and the possible short squeeze that could happen, might not happen, there's a lot of speculation around whether or not there's going to be a short squeeze. It seems that the word or the phrase short squeeze is one of the most popular and well-used or well-known terms, I guess, right now in the stock market, next to maybe to the moon or something like that. But short squeezes are in very much the public eye right now. We saw obviously with GameStop, we saw it with Clover just the other day, and now I want to talk about, because this article does talk a little bit about it, but I wanted to talk about the possibility of maybe SOS even having a short squeeze. We know that this stock is heavily shorted, not just by major investment firms like Hindenburg Research, but also by a lot of retail investors. You know, as many retail investors who like this stock, who believe in it, especially as a cryptocurrency mining stock. There are just as many investors who want to see this company fail because they have shorts or puts or whatever financial instrument they're using to short it, riding on the failure of this company. So, of course, this is a big contention point between retail investors alike. A lot of people are claiming market manipulation from these big law firms and short seller firms these retail traders are kind of claiming that basically it's a lot of fraud, and that these big firms are not actually being honest, and they're trying to push this stock down into the ground so they can make some money. Now, overall, I won't read every line of this article. For the most part, this basically just talks about how what would be a good way to try to play the potential short squeeze. Of course, it's not financial advice, but it's just kind of a idea, or kind of just the writer, at Investor Place, kind of just giving not really a suggestion, but more of just his kind of personal thoughts about how he would play it if he were in it. Let's just read this first line. SOS seems to have finally found some footing after a sharp sell-off in the middle of February. SOS stock had rocketed past the $15 area on a short squeeze before plummeting back to reality near the $5 level. Now, speculators have embraced it, especially given the low stock price, small float, and high short interest. So as we mentioned before, high short interest currently going on with SOS, and that's likely one of the largest reasons that we've seen this huge, just significant downward bearish trend line that we've been seeing for the past, couple of days, months, weeks. It's been going for quite some time. The rest of this article basically just kind of talks a little bit about why SOS is being investigated, some of the, the kind of the fundamentals behind SOS, what it is as a company, how it's morphed into a kind of cryptocurrency mining role in the industry that it's in. And if we look down here, this is just some technical stuff. The 9-day RSI has turned higher after reaching oversold levels. MACD has bounced off recent lows and is poised to generate possibly a buy signal. Momentum has firmed and looks ready to head into a positive territory. Now, this is obviously extremely speculative, and this is not a recommendation whatsoever to buy SOS or to sell SOS. This is just kind of what the technicals the writer of this article is reading. And we'll look at the technicals here in a second. And I mean, as far as I can tell, he is correct, as far as the, the description of these indicators. Whether or not it's a buy signal, You know, that might be, I think that's debatable. It depends on your investment philosophy, and it depends on whether or not you obviously already have positions in this company and you don't want to buy anymore, or you know, if this is not a play or a company that you really want to get into. The rest of this just kind of describes some option flow, some volatility going on in that area. Overall, basically this is kind of just saying that, you know, there might be a decent way to play out the short squeeze, you know, possibility with maybe leveraging downside, you know, puts, right? If you know, if you leverage, you know, at least this is my own perspective on SOS, is that I think that if I were to trade this stock, which I'm not currently trading it, but if I were to trade it, especially in these times where it's at currently at the current price level, I would probably be doing a lot of put options, you know, just trying to ride the momentum down, because it seems there's still a lot of downward pressure on this stock. While also maybe considering doing some spreads, right, in this stock. I don't know, but I you know, it seems that for the short term, it's moving downward more than it's moving upward, unfortunately. Now let's head over to the sticks. And here we are at the sticks, otherwise known as sink or swim, the charts, whatever you want to call it. This is the, I believe this is the 10-day, 30-minute chart of SOS. Oh, as you can see, this is back towards the beginning of April. This is like April 5th around here, April 6th. We saw a huge increase in price. Well, huge is relative, obviously, 4.5 to $6.49 a share. Pretty decent. And unfortunately, since then, SOS has just pretty much bared all the way down, all the way up to here, the most recent day in April, where we're down at $3.86. Let's get a wider view. Actually, just real quick, let's acknowledge the RSI, like we talked about a little bit earlier. RSI is 27 right now, super low. If we look back at previous times where the RSI has dipped below the 30 line, significantly so, like in the 23 range here. This was about the 22, 23 range as well. As you can see, it has bounced, right? It bounced here, and then it made really large highs all the way up into the 70s, obviously, right, where it got super oversold. And then here, not so much. This was often off news, more than likely, or some kind of catalyst that was involved. This right here, it did bounce back, but once again, it just kind of dropped back down. So whether or not it will bounce back again, maybe. If you look at previous, price action, this could be a possibility. If we look at the MACD, lines are trading so close, it's almost too hard to call in this time frame. Let's move to the 180-day 4-hour chart, just so we get a better look at SOS. So this is not the lowest the stock has ever traded. However, it is heading rapidly down to these levels down here at the $1 to $2 level. We're at $3.87 already, which is obviously a little bit unfortunate. Now, if we look here, the SOS is very oversold. We're sitting at almost the 21 RSI level, and as you can see, the last time it reached that on the 180-day chart was pretty much right back down in here, and this was before the cryptocurrency hype was even going on. Pretty crazy stuff. But overall, if the short squeeze does happen, like I said, I'm not trading this stock just because my own personal trading thesis does not really have this stock involved with it. There's other stocks that I like to play that are more of kind of the cryptocurrency industry, hype kind of situation. Things like Mara or Riot Blockchain, I like swing trading those. Those are very easy swing trades that I understand. SOS is just a little bit more risky. That's why I like to do, I would probably, if I were going to trade it, this is of course not financial advice, and please consult with a financial advisor before you make any kind of financial decision. We are not registered investment advisors. This is me talking about how I would personally trade SOS, my own personal trading strategy. I would probably go with puts right now because, maybe not right now, sorry. I would go with puts after, if we see some kind of rebound, if with these low RSI levels, if SOS does bounce back. If not, then, maybe, I don't know, maybe I would buy a call at this level, because at this point, it seems like, I'm a really big fan of when the RSI goes well below the 30 level, that, you could probably scalp some calls off that. That's my own personal trading strategy, of course. And that might be something I might be interested in doing. So we will have to see. Let me know in the comments, of course, if you guys are holding this stock. Let me know if you guys made any money off the stock, your overall thoughts, thesis about the company. I don't hate SOS, my own personal view on SOS. I think it could do really well. The only unfortunate thing about SOS right now is these lawsuits that really just, they need to get over and they need to get passed, right? These lawsuits need to work themselves out, and hopefully they work out in SOS's favor. I've said this about SOS in other videos, and I'll say it again. This is a waiting game. This is something that will take a little bit of time before things start to go, I think personally, in my personal opinion, in the right direction. We will have to see, we will have to wait. Patience is so key in every market, and especially the market that we're in today. So pretty much that's it for SOS. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But other than that, that's pretty much all we have for you guys today. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button so you never miss a new video like this. Check out our WeBull link if you guys want to pick up some free stocks with WeBull, our BlockFi link if you guys want to pick up some free cryptocurrency, our course program, and our channel membership. It's all linked down below if you guys want to check that out and get some goodies at the same time. But other than that, guys, that is all we have for you guys today. I'm Kyle of Finance Bro. Take it easy.